Okay, Rod, disappointing result. Not a terrible performance, so a bit of a harsh scoreline it felt like in the end. What are your thoughts after that?
As you just said there, Ollie, I thought we actually played really well in the conditions. I mean, it was really open here, and then coming down sort of this end of the pitch, I felt we had to deal with it first half, that to deal with it second half. The wind sort of stayed up to whatever it was, like an heavy gale. And it's just today, I just think it's about us not taking our chances. I think they've had a little bit of an head start with the first goal, which we'll watch it back, but you think as well as I think it's about 5 yards offside. But the linesman allowed it to go on. And I thought up until then, I thought we'd started really well. I thought we had a positive start. I thought we was in battle out there, was winning a lot of sort of first and second balls, and I thought we played really well against that win. I thought we kept the ball quite well, and I think we probably still had half a dozen corners in the first half. So we go in 1-0 down against a goal that I don't think should have been allowed. But we come out here second half and should be 3-1 up, 4-1 up. We've had some great chances. What I remember is Martel. I remember one that fell to Josh and he sort of put it wide right in the box. I think we had one with a follow-up from TJ. I think we had a follow-up from Zane Walker. And you could only see it going one way. And then, obviously, we then go 2-1 behind and you sort of think, well, hold on a minute. And at that stage, I still felt we'd get something out of the game because of the way that the game was going. I felt we looked really comfortable. I thought we played really well today in majority of the game. As I just said to the boys there, it's about putting teams to bed, eradicating your mistakes, and as I say, then they broke away. And to be fair to the lad, he's took the goal well for their second goal. A lot harder chance than any of our misses, if I'm being honest. And then you think, okay, you 2-0 down, look dead and buried. We get back at it. We use the win to our advantage, get back at it. To be fair to what's his name who come off today? And I centre forward. Sorry, mate.
Josh Redford? No. Martel.
No, not Martel.
Theo Alexander.
Theo. Sorry, do apologise. He's only just been with us a couple of days. Theo come on, won us the penalty. I thought Genie dispatched it very well. And it was all about us again. Made a substitution, changed the shape just to try and force it. To get Dan Martin some minutes, get Jory over here on the right side, and play a system that we've played pretty much all season. And then unfortunately, ball goes down the other end, and Grantley says it's not a penalty, but you can't let someone get inside you like that in the box. So he's rolled him. Grantley says he ain't touched him, but I'll be honest here today with these officials, it wouldn't have took a lot for them to make that decision, and that's what they've done, and gave him a penalty, and that stopped us getting a draw really. But people will look at that result and go, 3-1, I think they've probably had 3 shots on goal. I know that don't sound good for us. One was 5 yards offside, one was a penalty, and one was a good execution. Doesn't sound great for us, but as us turning up here today, and did we put in a shift? I thought we did. Were we better with the ball than them? Yes, we was. Did we have more opportunities to score more goals than them? Yes, we did. But as I said, I think if Martel scores that one where he goes through, that puts it 1-1. I think after that, they then have to sit in and try and bank up, and we just keep recycling the ball and keep getting down the sides and behind them and creating chances. But that got took away with us, unfortunately, because he never scored. And then Josh's one, there was some great play down this corner here. Cut back from Genie, I think it might have been, and then, normally he's been scoring them, Josh. That goes in. Then we had another phase of play after that when we had 2 or 3 people try and put the ball in the back of the net. And then we was trying to face a lot of game management here today. Goalkeepers going down and booting the ball out, and but I don't blame them. They're desperate to get the 3 points, and they game managed it, and the officials allowed it and put 6 minutes. And I think you could have had that for their penalty, 6 minutes. I think it must have took 6 minutes to take the penalty. But listen, I'm not gonna harp on about that. I come away from here with some really good performances from some of the players today. And I thought, as a team, we looked quite exciting. If I was, neutral here today, I'd look at that and think, well, they're a good side. But you have to then know how to score goals, and when you don't, the game's never beyond.
Over the last month or so, we've shown our mettle, really, like, you know, bouncing back after a little run of negative results before that, but unbeaten in 5 before today in all competitions. So we've shown, as I said, our mettle, and then going into Boxing Day, I guess that's what we need to remember, isn't it? Just recapturing that, going again in front of our own supporters at home on what hopefully will be a healthy crowd.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, I was really happy with us today, with our performance. I'm not going to sit here and say that we haven't. And you know, we've been really good of late. You know, I mean, obviously, looks today when you beat Bath 1-0 at home and you lose 3-1 to Salisbury, which, you know, I thought it was 2 different games. I thought Bath was very good last week and a lot tougher game than today. But it just shows you we got the result last week and we haven't got the result this week. We move into 2 really tough games against Chelmsford and Maidstone. I've got to be honest, as me and Kev just said to him in the change room there, as long as you've got that belief, yes, we can be better in areas. We need to eradicate conceding goals. But let's be honest and truthful with us. If we put that type of performance in at home on Boxing Day, I'm hoping that we can try and get a good result out of that, because there wasn't a lot wrong with us today. It's, as I said, you know, the 3 goals, you could look at their 3 goals. One was a pen and one was offside. So I'll give them the other goal, yeah? So really, that's one chance that they've scored with a good finish. But I've watched the second half have, I'd say, being generous, 5, 6 chances. And that is all I can say today. It boils down to taking your chances. I always say, me and Kev are slightly different. I just look at both boxes. I look at how well you defend the box, how do you keep your clean sheet, like we did last week. And today I look at, you've just got to be ruthless, and it's just one of them. It just needed it just to be a little bit of a hit someone rolling, because I thought we had enough entries in the box to probably score 4 or 5 second half, and we never got it. So you have to say fair play to them. Every time we missed the opportunity, they believed in it. They were clever the way they see the game out, and to be fair, as I said, you know, they've got the penalty. Whether it was or whether it weren't, I won't know till we see it again, and if it was, then fair play, but if it wasn't, that's the one that killed the game.
Cheers, well unlucky today.
Cheers.